Yes. Well, Alexander, you were mentioning a little earlier Mercury glass, which is something that we do a lot of with Winter Lane, and it's stunning pieces. Well, take a look at these trees. With a choice today of either the silver or the gold. There are actually 3 5-star reviews at hsn.com. $39.95 today, $26.95. 5 flex pay payments. Magical. And a lot of workmanship that goes into the Mercury glass. And first of all, what is Mercury glass for anyone who's never seen it before?
Well, Mercury glass is antique. It's like an antique silvered mirrored effect where it used to have the Mercury that was actually between 2 panes of glass. And we don't really do that effect anymore. So now we have items that have the look of Mercury glass. Here, I'm going to take this off the base for just a moment. And I'm just going to put that flat right there. I'm going to have the base right over here so you can really see. But I need to tell you, this is not glass. We're calling it Mercury glass because of how this is painted. Yes, Bobby, this is the look of Mercury glass because of how the finish is. But this is an extremely high quality acrylic. You know, there's acrylic and then there's, you know, acrylic that can be the best of the best. This is a very high quality acrylic, but it's because I believe they put so much of the Mercury glass effect paint. They put so much on there. Doesn't it look like it was dipped in platinum?
Gosh, yes.
Doesn't it look like it was dipped in silver? The gold, doesn't it look like it was dipped in 24 karat gold?
It does. It's that 24 karat color.
When you're from a distance, and I wish you could see it with the lights just a little bit down. At some point, we'll get the lights because these are dazzling. It actually looks like gold, like something that you would see and you would go to pick this up and go, wow. This weighs 19 pounds. But this is feather light. They stand tall. These are 14 inches tall, 8 inches in diameter. They come with their own platform that they're built on. But watch this. Not only are we gonna have the lights?
Yes, we're gonna lower the lights. This is the first airing of this also, by the way.
We're gonna lower the lights, and you're going to see not only does it have the warm white light, but we can switch this to, well, no, just not just red.
And
to
green.
An automatic color
that
changing.
Is so awesome. I didn't realize it. Oh, look at the blue.
And it looks different on the gold and the silver, but this makes it fun. This gives it a completely different personality. And now the colors are just going to rotate. My only wish, and we'll see what we can do for 2020. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, these conversations have already probably happened, would be to be able to stop on my favorite color.
Yeah, have a remote
to be able to stop it on my favorite color, right? But this is so elegant. The look of Mercury glass, the 2 different light options, on a base with a timer with the batteries.
Wow, at $26.95. And again, the height of this, because you're looking at 13 inches in height, magnificent. And that you don't have to buy the extra base because it already has the base with it. This is, you know what, listen, we were just talking about people who maybe don't want to put up a big tree for whatever reason. This is perfect. This is an impressive tree.
And then watch, I can just turn this back over to the warm white light, and then it won't morph into other colors. It'll stay steady.
Wow, I love this close-up shot because just look, it looks like it's actual, there are thousands and thousands of little lights that are hung on this tree.
Yes.
The sparkle, the glitter from this is just amazing. The detail from the star traveling all the way down to each and every one of the individual leaves. And then that you can get this home for $5.39 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal. And again, the shipping special, I want to remind you, if you just joined us, you spend $75 today on clearance. So anything in the clearance world, doesn't matter whether it's home, decor, clothing, beauty, you name it. Once you spend $75, we will ship everything to you for free, which is
fantastic.
Favorite word.
Right, one of our favorite words. On the base, the rim, it almost has like a 1-inch flange that's going all the way around, just the bottom, the base. And if you'll notice, it's just dusted in a light amount of shimmer. So it almost looks like a little bit of shimmered snow, just dusted right there on the bottom. This one does not rotate, but it's still, it looks like it's being presented to you. It stands out, makes for a wonderful centerpiece, a fantastic addition to your tablescape. If if you're going to be layering in the lovely trees, the hand-blown trees, hand-blown glass trees that we were sharing with you just moments ago. If you wanted to layer those in, that would be a spectacular look.
And it comes with the batteries.
Comes with the batteries. The timer is built in. This doesn't play music because I just think the showstopper is just in how it looks. Remember, we're calling this Mercury glass, but it's the look of the Mercury glass in a very high-end. I mean, when you hold this in your hand, when you get this home, you're saying, wow, this is really
beautifully
substantial, beautifully made. I've never presented a tree quite like this one. Sometimes we have variations of different trees. This is unique. I have never seen this before. And the fact that it has two different profiles with the light, the warm white that is steady, or the color changing LED that just gives it so much personality.
Even the star changes colors.
Sure.
And by the way, this is the first airing of it. Thank you. I believe there are hundreds of people that are now, again, joining us at $26.95. We did it for $40. So it is your first opportunity to take advantage of it at the clearance price, getting it home. And I loved it when I saw that shot of it in the middle of the table. This is a beautiful dinner table piece, centerpiece, because it's very challenging sometimes to find a centerpiece that's not overwhelming, that will still allow you the opportunity to talk to the people across the table from you.
And you don't want something that's too dainty on the middle of the table either, because as you're reaching for things, things can get knocked over.
Right.
So this makes the perfect table piece, centerpiece. I do want to say, I look at these centerpiece photos all the time. Beautifully adorned tables. I mean, the professionals who do that are unbelievable. They have abundance. It won't be just one tree. They'll have 17 trees, you know, coming down, you know, up, down, up, down, up, down, with some florals mixed in between. You can replicate the same looks because obviously you're not gonna have 50 people at your table. So if you're having 8 people at your table, you can have 4 or 5 of these trees. And I'll tell you what, your sister-in-law walks in, your mother-in-law walks in, your daughter-in-law walks in, your sister, everybody is saying, how did you do? Who came in and did your table?
And did the decorating for you.
You want them to think,
Pinterest
who
heaven
helped you do this? And it's just because you added in more pieces.
And at a price, again, $26.95 if you just joined us. We're so glad you did. We're in the midst of our seasonal clearance show with great values, the extra special in shipping as well. So once you spend $75, we ship everything to you for free today. And this is the first opportunity to see this tree. All you do is pick your gold or your silver, but you can see that you can either have it just with the plain white lights, and by the way, it comes with the base. The base even has like a little kind of sparkle glitter throughout it as well. Or you can have the morphing colors.
So it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I mean, can you imagine 4, 2 in the silver, 2 in the gold?
It'd be so gorgeous.
Right there on this, and leave your trees out until the first week of March. I mean, because it's winter decor. I love seasonal decor. There are multiple seasons, not just the holiday season.
Definitely, and could be your only tree as well. Nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful. So